10+ steals. So been able to put a lot of defensive pressure so far in the Basketball Champions League. First 6 games for them, as they obviously had those first 2 qualifier games. So Coach Maldonado will be looking to put more pressure on Beirut. Might be tough though when you have guys like Gabe York comes in averaging just a shade under 20 points per game, 19.5 to go along with 4 rebounds and 2+ assists. And he's been doing his damage from beyond the arc. Comes in at 16 for 29 from 3, 55%. So definitely have to get a hand out on him.
The heroes of tomorrow, medi Bayreuth
Now we're seeing the players from Beirut being introduced. James Robinson, 23-year-old point guard out of DeMatha High School in Maryland, played his college ball at Pittsburgh. Had a good year last year in Bosnia and Herzegovina for Igioka. He's a Bosnian League champion, also won the Bosnian Cup, and that's gotten him a contract here in Germany with Beirut. We also saw John Coxter, number 6, who hasn't been able to play too much so far this year. Just 1 game with 6 minutes, but he's been around for a while. 36-year-old veteran. So we got a couple of old guys playing here today. You see Javon McCray, also another guy who hasn't had the chance to suit up too much in the Basketball Champions League. You might recognize him from last year. So this will be his first game for Beirut in the Basketball Champions League. Estudiantes comes in on the other end, 3-3 in the domestic league. Obviously based out of Spain, coming off a win against Real Betis. So looking to take that momentum into tonight's action. Giving you a couple stats to figure out who might have the advantage here tonight. As you see the referees here. But Estudiantes comes in with the advantage definitely on the boards. Have a little bit more size. You see the referees, Toga Sahin, Michaelidis, and Zapolski, respectively, from Poland, Switzerland, and Italy. So 3-point shooting has definitely been a weapon for Beirut, as well as getting to the free throw line where they shoot 81%. And of course, we mentioned Gabe York's 3-point prowess. Nate Linhart will be looking to find his touch. But they have a couple of guards coming off the bench, some of the German guards. Take a look at the starting 5 here for Estudiantes: Sylvan Landesberg, Ayala, Goran Sutan, Omar Cook, and then Nick Kiner Medley. Ayala, another one of those players who hasn't gotten much playing time in the Basketball Champions League so far, so looking to make his presence felt. And there you take a look at Coach Salvo Maldonado. Meanwhile, the starting 5 for medi Bayreuth: the point guard James Robinson, Gabe York, Nate Linhart, Damon Brooks, and then the big man inside, Andreas Seifert, the German. So 4 Americans and 1 German guy in the middle. And there's the coach, Raul Korner. Again, Beirut is definitely a team that surprised a few people. We're not involved in the Basketball Champions League last season, but I've surfaced obviously with 3 wins out of their first 4. So definitely a strong presence. Now we're just a couple of moments away from the opening tip. Players and their pregame routines on. Again, these are two teams statistically very even in pretty much every category, whether it's turnovers, steals, points in the paint, points from the bench. It's going to be a very balanced game. We'll see at the home court advantage for medi can balance things one way or another. And you see there Nick Medley shooting 90% from the free throw line as a lefty. Has a very soft touch and an all-around game. You talk about his versatility, 10 points, 4.5 rebounds. Sylvan Landisberg, you might have seen him in a couple of top 5 plays already in the first few game days. Always a highlight ready to happen. Goran Sutan, very skilled power forward. Obviously got his career started in Germany, played for Michigan State for Coach Tom Izzo in the Big Ten. Ready for the tip now. So once again, it's game day 5 and we are off. Medi Bayreuth against Movistar Estudiantes. Beirut secures the first possession off the tip. Here's James Robinson, number 3, with the ball now. Gets the handoff back. Skips it over. 3-point shot is no good that time from Linhart. Nick Medley, number 22. Bringing it back up. See Omar Cook there, number 10, the point guard. Cook skips it over. And a nice strong drive and finish for the first bucket of the game for Goran Sutan. So Estudiantes gets on the board first after a stop and a bucket. Pump fake in the lane. Nothing going there for Linhart. James Robinson pulled up at the elbow. His shot's no good. The rebound is captured by Vicente Ayala. Landisberg has 2 on him, kicks it out. Sutan thought about the 3. Here's Medley, also thought about it. Crosses over. Landisberg, he shoots the 3, and his shot hits the back iron. Rebound goes over to Seifert, and we have a blocking foul near half court on Omar Cook. First foul, you see him trying to get in front of Robinson to slow him down. Wasn't able to move his feet quickly enough. Coach Corner easing his way into the game. Here's Linhart looking to get the ball inside. Seifert makes his move, drops that baseline, little left-hand jump hook, no good. A couple guys for Estudiantes fight for the rebound, ends up in Omar Cook's hands. Here's Landisberg, nice drop-off pass. Sutan couldn't really handle it, so the 3 goes up for Landisberg. Overshoots it, but the possession's gonna stay with Estudiantes. 7 seconds on the shot clock as the ball did not hit the rim. Here's Medley, nice pass inside, and Sutan finishes again at the hoop. Some good ball movement there from Estudiantes, and they have an early 4-0 lead. There's Robinson. His pull-up is going to be no basket. Offensive foul. Illegal screen was set, cleared out the lane. So a turnover for Beirut as well as a team foul. It's on Seyfert. There's a screen, Landesberg over to kind of medley, back to Landesberg. Looking to go to one-on-one ISO. Nice behind the back dribble, kicks it out, kind of medley for three. No good. So Beirut still looking for the first basket of the night. Gabe York, nice feed inside, and Seyfert gets blocked at the rim. Some good defense there from kind of medley. Numbers now for Estudiantes. And they slow it back out. Here comes Landesberg, strong drive. Able to draw the foul to head to the free throw line. Damon Brooks gonna pick up his first foul. See the nice lefty drive. Damon Brooks kind of looking to contest it. Here you see the block on the other end. Counter medley just doing enough to alter that shot. So Landesberg hits the first free throw for his first point of the night. First point coming from someone else not named Goran Sutan. And the second free throw is up and good again for the leading scorer on this Estudiantes team. And a great start on the road here, especially defensively. Pitching a shutout. Here's Brooks now. Looking to go inside. Nice little, oh, he fumbles it. No travel call. Shot clock down to 4. And Seyfert able to finish the left hand. Here's Landesberg, always aggressive. And good defense there from Seyfert. Deflecting the ball out of bounds. Ball will stay with Estudiantes. Landesberg has to put it up. Gets into the lane, nice little runner, and it bounces in. Tough shot. Count the bucket. Sylvan Landesberg now with 4 points. Oh, good backdoor cut from York. Clears out the lane a little bit. Linhart looking to get the ball inside of Seyfert. And Landesberg is called for the reaching foul. Obviously had a mismatch there inside. And as you've seen, the ball's gone inside to Seyfert quite a lot in the earliest possessions. He averages 13 points and 5 rebounds a game, so he's definitely a difference maker for this team. Very skilled big man, a lot of size. The turnover, here comes, oh, the nice drive and a finish from Vicedo. Turning defense into offense, Estudiantes on that possession. Looking to free up Gabe York. Hasn't gotten a clean look yet. Here's Brooks now. Using the dribble, nice little shimmy move, but he completely misses the rim. And Cook went for the steal. He's able to get it that time. And numbers again. Estudiantes, oh, nice pass inside and one. The lob and finish for Vicedo Ayala. A beautiful find there from counter medley. And once again, Estudiantes in transition. So back-to-back baskets for Vicedo. You saw the quick kind of pass and didn't throw it by the rim, but just got it over the defense. See the consecutive layups for Vicedo. We have our first timeout of the night as the home side hasn't gotten off to the brightest start.
Hand up, stop the middle drives, collapse on baseline drive. fundamentals. All right, we got to keep our man in front, get a hand up, make him shoot contested jump shots, but it's not going to beat on drives every time. If somebody drives, you got to collapse more, get to the ball.
Cuando queda poco, saltad arriba como hemos hecho, no esperéis. Cuando sale, saltad porque buscan el pase aquí. Lo buscan. O algo más de control, o más control, o caemos, ¿de acuerdo?
So you heard there, Coach Corner, as you take a look at some of the highlights so far, urging his team to stop the drives and collapse on defense to prevent Estudiantes from getting all the way to the basket. You see a lot of their baskets at the rim so far. Haven't had to hit a jump shot. Just free throws and layups in the early going for Estudiantes. So he said was going to get a chance to complete the three-point play at the foul line. And he does exactly that. So already an 11-point lead for Estudiantes in the first 5 minutes on the road in Germany. Fans now trying to get the energy going. And a three-point shot, no good that time from Wakowski, who just checked in. And again, it's transition, but good defense. And Gabe York able to get the steal. And he goes all the way to the basket, but can't finish with the left hand. And wow, perfectly executed fast break. Estudiantes, the ball did not even touch the ground. Wow. Omar Cook with a quick outlet. Landesberg with a beautiful pass to Connor Medley. And there's Brooks again, unable to finish. Looks like Estudiantes wants to run as much as possible. Pull up three, Connor Medley can't hit it. And here's Javon McCray now, who barrels his way through. No foul called. A little bit sloppy play from Javon McCray. And here we go again, breakaway dunk. Easy dunk that time. It's gonna be another timeout. Alec Brown, who just checked in, fresh legs leads to an easy basket. And you know that Coach Corner is not gonna be happy with the defensive transition effort, especially considering it's the first quarter, as they call their second timeout. You see the stat leader so far, Omar Cook, already 4 rebounds for the point guard. And it's now ballooned to a 15-point lead in the first quarter. Nightmare start for Beirut. See some of the foul trouble issues.
Right, kick him there. All right, hey, step by step, get back on defense, stop easy baskets. Let's go. Let's go.
So we're back again live. See a couple substitutions made. Bayreuth, the captain, into the game for the first time. Bastian Bayreuth. Step back three is good for Gabe York. Looking to get his team back on track. Tough shot there from the guard. Omar Cook, again, good ball movement here from Estudiantes, and at least at a wide open three from Alec Brown. He can definitely hit that. You just saw. He was 7 of 27 coming into the game, so good shot for him. Also averaging double figures. And York can't finish the tough hook, and once again, Estudiantes is running. They've got numbers. Landesberg all the way to the basket, can't finish, but Brown able to get the offensive rebound, and Connor Medley resets it. Here's Landesberg for three again, back-to-back threes from Movistar Estudiantes, 23-5. They've started this game on absolute fire. Here's Doret. Finds Linhart. It's another turnover. Some good defense there from Connor Medley. We talked about the fact this team gets a lot of steals. And Beirut has to find a solution very quickly or this could get ugly. Here's Landesberg. We know he wants to go on the ISO. He gets the mismatch with the big guy. Gets into the lane. Lefty scoop is good. Not an easy shot as the shot clock went off. No timeout's going to be called. No timeout. Although the coach will get a substitution. Landesberg with 9 points already in the first quarter, and that's after missing his first 2 shots. So see a couple substitutions there. Savane looking to check in. Savane Sanya. There's Doret again with Linhart, looking to get the ball inside to Seifert. Makes another move, and it's another basket right at the hoop. So Seifert has been the one bright spot so far for Beirut. And Alec Brown can't secure the catch. There's Linhart, leaves his feet. Someone's open. It's Gabe. No, that's the captain. He can't finish it. Doret would miss that time. Here's Landesberg, little hesitation. Omar Cook yet to take a shot until just now. Can't hit that one though. Cook did come in shooting 48% from 3, so he's definitely a threat beyond the arc. Wachowski, number 14 there in white. Seifert, he's been their bright spot. Looking to go to work on Brown. Takes a tough shot, he still makes it. So a little bit of momentum brewing here near the end of the quarter. Omar Cook always had a ball handling prowess. Oh, tough shot there from Kyle. Oh, and he makes it, Connor Medley. But they forget to get back on defense, and it's going to lead to a foul. 2 shots as Wachowski was able to get down on a nice rim run and a good find there from Doret looking up. See Connor Medley was chasing him down. Gets called for the foul. So Brizuela Arrieta in the game for Estudiantes for the first time as well. But 27 points in the first quarter for Estudiantes. Again, this is a team that comes in averaging just 78 a game. Wachowski hits the first free throw. So 27-11. Can they get a shot off before the buzzer goes off? Of course they can, and they knock it in. Brizuela Arrieta at the buzzer. Tough runner to cap off what's pretty much been a perfect quarter for Movistar Estudiantes. A 29-point quarter, surrendering just 11 points defensively. You see the coaches trying to figure out a game plan they can execute to turn this one around. At the end of the first quarter, it's medi Bayreuth 11, Movistar Estudiantes 29. really been a question of everything going right for one team and going wrong for another. You take a look at the stats, 10 for 11 inside the arc, and then 2 threes to complement that perfect free throw line. Meanwhile, Beirut just 3 for 11 inside the arc, so not able to hit any shots. And we'll take a look at some of the highlights from that first quarter. See Sultan got him off to a great start with back-to-back layups. And Seifert with his 6 points. Alone, really been a successful attacking player so far for the German side. See that was a perfectly executed fast break. Omar Cook done a great job distributing the ball. Saw a dunk there from Alec Brown. So Omar Cook yet to score, but has 2 assists and 4 rebounds. Landesberg, he's definitely hasn't had a problem scoring with his 9 points already. And they also did a great job taking care of the ball, just 2 turnovers in that first quarter. And 13 of 4 rebounding advantage. So they've really dominated every facet of the game. And we're getting ready for the second quarter now, momentarily. As you see some of the reserves in the game, the bench for Estudiantes, number six here. Lude Hackinson has again, the ball gets all the way to the basket. It's an easy finish for Savan Sanya, the captain, off the bench. Meanwhile, John Cox gets his first action, and a strong finish from Gabe York. The Wildcat getting all the way to the basket, plus the foul. Saw a nice little hesitation. He's a very athletic scoring guard. So that foul's gonna go on Brizuela Arieta. Here's Alec Brown. Oh, he threw an elbow, and now ball ends up in Dorothy's hands. Here's York again. Yeah, he definitely traveled, took an extra step before putting the ball down there. Here's Hackinson. He's able to draw the foul in the backcourt on Dorrit. So for Beirut, you have John Cox, Dorrit, Seifert still in the game. Wahalski and Gabe York. Meanwhile, Estudiantes, Atkinson, Brizuela, Peña Rincon, Savane, and Brown. And the three-point shot is up and good for Alec Brown, so what a start for him off the bench. Obviously averaging double figures already with 8 in his first few minutes. And some ball pressure from Brizuela, but at least to a foul.
Second personal foul is number 8, Madrid, Brizuela.
Here's Dorrit. Nice pass from York inside. Oh, what a block. Alec Brown. Get that weak stuff out of here. Here's Brizuela now. Nice dump off pass. Savani can't properly catch it. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer. No good that time. And Brown looking for the follow tip. Couldn't convert. Oh, again, good defense. And it's an offensive foul. Hackinson timed it perfectly. Found himself in the right position and drew the charge. You saw it there. And here's the block on the other end. Seifert caught it. Brown denied it. So second foul for Dorrit, so he checks out of the game. Brings James Robinson back in. He had a tough start to this game, but looking to bounce back with a better second quarter. And tough shot there from Hackinson, no good. Step back three, tough shot again from Hackinson. So not a fruitful possession that time down. Here's Seifert looking to go to work in the post. Likes to drop step, and he draws a foul on Alec Brown. Saw the footwork. Two guys battling inside. He kind of smacked his own face into Brown's forearm. So Brown's going to check out of the game. He's definitely an impact sub for those 8 points. And that's going to bring Sutan back in. So Cypher showing you a nice little shooting touch. Seems like all lefties have that shooting touch. So he goes 2 for 2. We got 8 points now tonight. There's Pena for 3. He can't hit it, just a little strong. And Robinson has the rebound, looking to go coast to coast, and gets all the way to the hoop but can't finish. And we're going back and forth now. And there's a nice strong finish from Pena, taking on the entire defense by himself. Pena. Wahalski, nice little pivot, tough finish, nice move. Wahalski, his 4th point, first field goal. And we're seeing a little bit of zone action here from Beirut, looking to just slow down this Estudiantes offense. And it's a turnover as the ball went out of bounds. Pena claiming there was a deflection. Coach Maldonado begging the referee for possession to change over, but it's not going to happen. Here's Robinson now. Can he get his first basket? Not this time down. The Pittsburgh Panthers struggling in this first half. Here's Brizuela. Looking to ISO. Atkinson thought about the long shot. Pena way out there. And he draws the hand check foul on John Cox, who kind of got caught with his hands out. Pena was attacking him. See there, caught him on the chest area. Brizuela finds Savane, the long shot. No good this time, so they have gone a little bit cold. Nice pass there from Brooks inside. And it's a tough finish for Linhart. Still a 16-point deficit, though, for the home team. You see they're still in 2-3 zone. Here's the Dominican Peña. And they get some good ball movement. Nice little shot there from Savane. Good defense again. Brooks wants it. Looking to go one-on-one on the block. And can't finish it either. So Estudiantes, the chance to extend it to 20 on this possession. Atkinson loses it. medi Bayreuth should push it. But Cox elects to slow it down and bring it back out. James Robinson now looking to take advantage of the mismatch. You see Cox able to get into the lane, a nice little runner. 36-year-old still has it. And the long three-pointer, nice. Put in. Brizuela showing you the range. And those starters from Estudiantes getting a lot of rest in the second quarter as a turnover and an easy breakaway for Brizuela, who throws it down with two hands. Get up there, young man. And again, Estudiantes putting a lot of pressure on Beirut. You can't forget, Beirut comes in 3-1 in Group C. They did lose for the first time last week to Banvit. It seems like there's still a bit of a hangover from that game. As Sutan at the free throw, he knocks it in. And it's now 45-22. More than doubling up on the lead. Here's Robinson. Again, can't finish. There's going to be a foul and defensive rebound. Brizuela on his box out kind of shoved Linhart out of the way. You see there, Brizuela, the throwdown. Nothing that Beirut can do about that one. So he gave him some good minutes, did pick up his third foul. He's got 7 points. That was Brizuela. And Peña from the Dominican Republic gave them a nice little boost as well. You see Landesberg, the leading scorer, back into the game. Here's Linhart, who has a strong drive and finish with the left hand. Here's Connor Medley, dumps it off. Sutan didn't have the angle. Some good defense there from Javon McCray to cut him off. We have a timeout here on the floor. Possession's gonna stay with Estudiantes. So you see the leading scorers, Landesberg with 9, Alec Brown with 8, Brizuela off the bench with 7. So it's already 2 bench players, giving them a lot of points. And Movistar has the advantage pretty much in every category, shooting 78%, 79% from 2. You got 5 offensive rebounds, 21 rebounds total to just 9 for Beirut. 11 assists to 4. Also have a couple of blocks and 16 fast break points. And 21 points from the bench. You see Beirut's top scorers, Seifert and York. We expected that, but those bench points, 21-6 advantage towards Estudiantes. And so many kind of easy, uncontested baskets coming as well. see that bucket. On the baseline out of bounds, 3 Estudiantes players lining up in the inside the key. Doesn't count for 3 seconds. Landesberg 4 on the shot clock. Does he know about it? Does he recognize it? Just did. Long shot. No good. And they're going to call an over the back foul on Vicedo. That's going to be free throws. So not a good foul. So the missed shot, Vicedo went for the rebound, kind of little shove in the back. Might have been minimal contact. And it is not an unsportsmanlike foul, just the Estudiantes players huddling up before the second free throw. You see Robinson getting his first point of the night. So going 0 for 4 from the field. And he knocks down the second as well. We'll see if we see a little bit of pressure indeed. Beirut looking to pick up the tempo. They fall back into the zone. And a little bit of contact, no foul call, but a tip is good. Again, it's Sutan. So Beirut played good defense that possession, forcing Estudiantes into a tough shot, just couldn't get the rebound. And Linnart comes right back to the basket of his own. So the two lefties, Linnart and Seifert, doing a lot of damage. But can they get help from other guys? Here's Hackinson, he wants the three. Gave it to him. Big shot there from Luda Hackinson, his first basket of the night. And that gives them a nice round 50 in the first half. Here's Brooks. McCray sending the screen for York. Looking to turn the corner, nice little pump fake, and the runner's in and out. But guess who's there for the offensive rebound? It's McCray with the putback. So it's a 20-point lead for Estudiantes. And Hackinson, can he make it 2 in a row? Way off. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Beirut need a basket to just give them a little bit more momentum going into halftime. York, long three. Again, it's short, but once again, Brooks gets the offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. And the ball's gonna stay with Beirut, even though it looked like McCray got his hand on it. You see the left hand. McCray kind of swatted it out of bounds, but catch and break, maintain possession. We'll get a chance for one more shot. 6.7 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Linnart, hand down, man down. Big shot there from Linnart. The three-pointer at the end of the half. And that shot's no good from Vicedo. So it's 33-50. Estudiantes with a 17-point lead at the half. Nate Linnart kind of gave them a little bit of positive energy going to halftime with that last second three. Take a look at the stats here. Estudiantes, again, has been on absolute fire in the first half. 50 points, obviously, but shooting the ball great. Sharing the ball as well, dominating the rebounding. Got a lot of the easy opportunities, but we all know that basketball is a game of 4 quarters. And we still have 2 to go here in Germany. So Estudiantes cannot rest on their laurels. Landesberg, Linnart, game high 9 points each. We're on Sutan with 4 rebounds. You see a couple of assists for York and Connor Medley. Gets a little loud sometimes. You got to put those headphones on. You These fans can get rowdy. So we're going to leave you some highlights of the first half. Make sure you stay tuned for the second half action here in Beirut, Germany. It's Estudiantes with a 17-point lead. Don't go anywhere.
wirklich auf die nicht absoluten Statistikwerte aus Referenzpunktwert auf die Videos 12 von 22. Das entspricht nur 97,5%. Die Materialien haben da knappe 60%. Da kann man schon sehen, warum wir vorliegen, wo wir hinten bei den 3 Punkten versuchen. Ist das Ganze nicht ganz so weit auseinander. 28,6 Quote in uns, 31,3 bei Madrid. Wo wir gut sind, das Positive am Schluss. Angriffsquote 77%. Also genau darauf bauen wir auf in Hälfte 2 das gute starten und das schlechte verbessern. Man wird das schon.
All right, basketball fans, welcome back. We're moments away from second half action in Beirut, Germany, where the home side is facing a tough 17-point deficit after what's been an incredible first 20 minutes for Movistar Estudiantes. We'll see if it's a tale of two halves or if they can carry on the momentum of the first 20 minutes. But you see their coach, Maldonado, has to be happy with the effort so far in all aspects of the game. Meanwhile, Beirut will be looking to catch fire a little bit. They've struggled, shooting just 37% from the field. Meanwhile, Estudiantes shooting about 57, including 16 of 21 inside the arc. It's very tough to produce defense for that. They did hit that one shot from Linhart at the end of the half, a big three, just their second one of the night. They're 2 of 7 overall. They're also getting out-muscled on the glass at a -8 rebounding advantage as Beirut. So you see the big man there, Seifert. Can he turn things around? And Beirut is a team, again, coming in 3-1 in Group C, currently sitting in 3rd place in the group. And Estudiantes just 2-2. Granted, they did lose their last 2 games by a total of 9 points to Olympia and to Strasbourg. So, you know, 2 tough losses for Estudiantes. They could easily be either 3-1 or 4-0 if a couple shots go their way. They're playing with a high amount of confidence here tonight, especially on the road, coming over from Spain. Meanwhile, Coach Corner will be counting on not just that starting 5. You see Javon McCray there, one of the new additions to the squad. He's a Basketball Champions League veteran after playing last year. And Amaise, you see the big man there, hasn't played tonight. He usually contributes about 11.5 points per game and 6.7 rebounds, the leading rebounder. So he hasn't had a chance. I don't know if it's because of an injury. A couple performances in that first half, of course, for Estudiantes. Landesberg with a 9-point first quarter. Didn't even have to do much, didn't score in the second quarter. Omar Cook didn't even play in the second quarter after playing the entire first, pretty much. So we'll see. They've got some rest for their starters. The bench did their job, came in, pushed out the lead significantly, and outscored the Beirut bench 24-8. So starting 5. Back in the game, you see there, Vicedo. Third quarter action is underway. Beirut getting the first possession. Definitely try to get a basket to get some momentum going. Start off the quarter. Estudiantes good ball pressure on defense. And it's going to be Gabe York, tough step back. He knocks it in. That's a great sign. The lead is down to 15. And Gabe York is heating up. Catch and shoot. Oh, wow, Landesberg. No hesitation. Perfectly executed offense. Omar Cook finding him. Here's Linhart. Dumps it off. Seifert couldn't catch it, and the ball bounces out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover. You see the shaking of the head there by Linhart. Justin Robinson looking to put some pressure on Omar Cook. Here's Sutan. Connor Medley has a bit of a mismatch. Shot clock down to 1. And it's going to be an air ball. Rebound secured by Seifert. Here comes Gabe York looking to attack. Robinson gets into the lane, Takes it over Linhart. Passed up on the first shot. He's got to take a tougher one now, but the runner is no good, but a tip-in is by Seifert. So Beirut getting off to a brighter start here in the third quarter than they did in the first. And there's going to be a blocking foul pretty far out from the rim. As you see the drive by Linhart, missed shot, and tip in by Seifert. Landesberg again, tough shot that time. Here comes York off the defensive rebound, looking to push the tempo. Nice little pass, and Seifert finishes at the basket. Good two-man game action there between York and Seifert. And it's down to 14. You can imagine that if Beirut can get it under 10, that'll give them a lot of belief. Here's Sutan, catch and shoot three. Can't hit it. And the fans are starting to believe a little bit. Putting together some stops. You hear the claps. Here's York, nice double crossover. All the way to the basket. Oh, good block there from Goran Sutan. Here comes Omar Cook the other way. Tough bounce pass and another block. Back-to-back blocks on both ends. That time from Linhart. Ball still staying with Estudiantes. Mismatch point guard on the big man. Omar Cook, nice skip pass. Sutan, another three-point shot. This time it's good. Another beautiful pass. Omar Cook. And Sutan now with 11 points. Oh, strong move inside. Damon Brooks, not to be denied. We're going back and forth now. Here's Sutan again. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Back-to-back threes on consecutive possessions for Sutan. And both teams kind of playing a little bit more up-tempo as Omar Cook able to provide some help side defense. It's gonna be a jump ball. Omar Cook in the right place at the right time. You see the nice find from York. Seifert turns and finds Cook right there. Change of possession, so turnover that time for Beirut. Here's Landesberg. Kicks it out. Counter medley for three. He can't hit it. Long rebound ends up in Robinson's hands. Here's York, strong drive. Nice left hand off the backboard. Gabe York now in double figures, joining Seifert. The lead is still 16. They need to put together consecutive stops. Oh, tough shot there. And a nice save from Seifert. Here comes York again. So dangerous transition, finds a three-point shooter, Linhart. Big shot there from Nate Linhart. Corner three. And that brings the lead down to 13 again. So they will not go away. You didn't think they would. Landesberg, a lot of isolation. Gets all the way to the basket. A nice finish there. Sylvan Landesberg, sorry. The offense has definitely picked up in this. And a nice little pass from Linhart. And Seifert can't finish after all the pivoting. Here's Cook now. Gets into the lane. Kind of medley for three. Again, he can't hit it. Omar Cook, so unselfish. Comes in averaging 6 assists a game. Already has 4 tonight. There's Robinson. Brooks for three. That's not really his shot. And Omar Cook content to just walk it up the court. And that's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming up for Estudiantes. The first free throws of the second half. We've been going non-stop. No timeouts have been called in this third quarter. It's been up and down like a pickup game. You see Landesberg always puts pressure on the defense, always looking to attack the basket. So aggressive. So we're going to have a couple substitutions. Javon McCray comes in for Seifert. And you also see the captain, Bastian Doreth, check into the game again. So the first free throw is good for Landesberg. And he's now at his average for the Basketball Champions League season so far at 15 points. So we imagine he's going to surpass that by a healthy number. Nice little pass there. And York, again, a strong finish, showing you the athleticism. He's doing work on the left side of the basket in the backboard. And good defense that time by Linhart. Finds a shooter in the corner. Three-pointer is good. Dorrit. .12 deficit now. Here's Landesberg looking to attack. Can't finish that time. Here's a chance to get to 10 or even less. The fans are in it. Nice pass, and it's Brooks with the finish inside. And we got 63-53. Omar Cook ended up on the ground. You see there, York with a step back shot. It's now a 10-point game. It's now a real basketball game. It's felt like a bit of an open gym practice so far for Estudiantes, but Beirut not going away. See Landesberg, 16 points. Sutan, 5 rebounds. Cook, 4 assists. As Coach Maldonado giving the instructions to his players. Some translations going on as well. So the momentum's just kind of shifting back and forth in this third quarter. It looked like Estudiantes was going to break the game wide open, but Gabe York not to be denied. So we've got just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. First foul is going to be called here on Beirut. They still have another foul to give. Estudiantes with 4 fouls to give have yet to commit a foul in the third quarter. Here's Cook, gets into the lane. Pass to Savannah, catch and shoot. And nice big shot, Omar Cook. It's a 2-pointer though. Foot was on the line. His first basket of the game kind of ends a run, and he gets a steal. Here comes Landesberg. You know he's a high flyer. Gets the basket and the foul. Just like that, the momentum shifts back over Estudiantes' side. Omar Cook comes in, averaging almost 3 steals per game, just ripped it out of the hands, throws it up to the athlete, Landesberg, who takes off, contesting Gabe York. So that's York's second foul. Landesberg looking to convert the three-point play, does not, but they get the offensive rebound on the free throw. So this could now become a 4 or 5 point possession. Landesberg wants to make it 5, can't do it though. So Beirut very fortunate that Estudiantes cannot capitalize off the offensive rebound on the free throw. Here's Linhart, gets it to the lane. Nice little finish with the left hand again, the lefty. Has a quiet 12 points here tonight. Sorry, I made that 14 for Linhart. There's Landesberg into the lane again, all the way to the hoop. Nice little finish, and that gives him 20 on the night. Here's Dorith, finds McCray, and he hits just above the free throw line, showing you a little bit of touch there from the outside. So Beirut able to put a few points here on the third quarter. Omar Cook step back, way off that time. And Beirut's gonna get a chance for one more shot. Gabe York wants the 3, he hits it. And just like that, it's a 9-point game now. Back and forth we go. And this shot is no good that time from Brizuela. So with 10 minutes to go, it's a 9-point game. We're in for what's sure to be a thrilling fourth quarter, as 69-60 is the current lead for Estudiantes. 27 points in that third quarter for Medi Bayreuth. If you take a look at the stats, some much better shooting, as Beirut now at 51% from 2. Estudiantes still definitely heating up though, 65 overall. They also have 8 threes. So we'll look at some of the highlights of that third quarter, where Beirut had a +8 advantage to turn a 17-point deficit down to 9. Gabe York with 15 points overall. Linhart with 14 to go with that. Meanwhile, for Estudiantes, Landesberg doing a lot of damage, 20 points. Seifert has 12 as well for Beirut. Sutan with 14. So besides Landesberg and Sutan, no one else in double figures. Tanner Medley's been kind of quiet, just 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting. He does have 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Omar Cook also just 2 points, but he has 5 rebounds and 4 assists himself and 2 steals. So they're getting contributions in different ways from a lot of different guys. But we definitely expect James Robinson, just 2 points. He came in averaging 11.5. Was one of the leading scorers for this team. And Linhart, who had struggled up to this game, was 1 of 10 in the Basketball Champions League so far. He's already hit 2 here tonight from beyond the arc. So fourth quarter set to get underway. And it's Dorith starting it off. And the first shot is up and good. A 3-pointer. Wachalski. And it's now a 6-point game. And a near turnover as Doris able to deflect it out of bounds. And these fans are making a lot of noise, egging on their team. There's Hackinson. Nice little crossover, but it gets stolen. And Doris able to draw the foul. So clearly, all the momentum going the home side's way. Could it be that Estudiantes is just playing a little bit too free? Here's York. Tough finish again, Gabe York. Really heating up in the second half. 17, his average is 19 and a half, so we expect him to eclipse that. And it's another steal. Dor thought about it. Wachowski, can you do it again? Not this time. Everybody in the gym thought that one was going in. Estudiantes just a little bit sloppy. But here's Alec Brown, who just quiets the crowd with a three-pointer from the top of the key. He's now in double figures. Alec Brown. We haven't called his name much in the first quarter, but he's a perfect 3 of 3 from 3. Oh, nice touch pass, McCray. Wachowski, though, saw Savane, didn't pick it up. Oh, good block there from Savane. McCray, a little bit tired. He's gonna check out. Seifert coming back in. You see the block again here from Savane. Nothing easy inside, not even for the big man McCray. At the shot clock buzzer, Gabe York can't hit it, but Leonard able to collect the offensive rebound, and they swing it on the perimeter. Little handoff action, two-man game. Oh, can't finish the layup, Dorith. Estudiantes has numbers. Atkinson finds Landisberg, easy three. He can't hit it, but they can't get the rebound. Landisberg takes it again, misses again. This guy is a scorer. Didn't score that time, but only a scorer slash shooter will take consecutive threes from the same spot. Here comes John Cox back into the game. Landisberg going to check out. So going the last 12 minutes plus consecutively. So it's a 7-point game, just over 7 minutes to go. Estudiantes has yet to beat down in this game. And it's another near turnover, which eventually ends up being a turnover, but Peña gives it right back to Beirut, so we'll figure out the shot clock situation here. If Estudiantes did in fact have possession, it should be 24 on the shot clock. So the shot clock's not going to reset, and they're going to give Beirut 11 seconds. So 11 seconds will be on the shot clock for Beirut to get a good shot off. They find themselves down 7. Here's York, who draws a foul. No shot, no shot. Brizuela. Here's Cox. Pulls up on the baseline. He can't finish it. Brizuela skies for that rebound. And Peña kicks it out to Brown. And again, a lot of threes being thrown up by Estudiantes. Here comes Cox. Oh, get that out of here. Alec Brown swats it off the glass. And they have numbers. Brown wants it inside. Can he do it on both ends? Yes, he can. And that's going to lead to a timeout. Alec Brown. That's what we call a difference maker off the bench. You see the smash here off the backboard. Just give me that. And stares at him. Don't do it to him, Alec Brown.
We go 5 down. 5 down, and if you cannot catch it close to the basket.
So 74-65, 6.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yep, make sure you steal away here. Come up, dribble handoff, go, Steve, Phil.
See the foul situation for Beirut. Only 2 fouls is the max from their players, so no real trouble there. Meanwhile, for Estudiantes, Brizuela has 4 fouls, and Landesberg has 2. No one else with more than 1. So again, you see the catch and shoot 3 there from Wachowski. There have been some really, really good plays here in the second half. $29 bench points for Estudiantes. Muy buenos. So here's Dorth now, looking to initiate the offense. Go inside to Seifert. Good 2-man game action and one possibility. Very good ball movement on offense that time from medi Bayreuth. And Seifert finishes it off. See the catch and brought it down, but was able to get it right back up. Alec Brown, the swipe. Picks up a foul that's gonna lead to a possible 3-point play. Seifert can't finish that free throw. So he's got 14 points. Needed 15 that time. And Dorth gets called for the reach. It's just the first team foul on Beirut. So how long does Coach Maldonado stick to his bench in the clutch here? Here's Peña. Nice kick out. Alec Brown again. Can't hit it this time, but another easy offensive rebound for Peña. They reset. Atkinson from the elbow, little pull up and in and out. And once again, oh, great hustle from Linhart to get the defensive board. And he draws a foul and hits the runner from the elbow. Silly foul there from Atkinson. And another possible 3-point play for Beirut. So Linhart you see a great hustle on one end, and he's rewarded for that hustle with a call from the ref and a chance to convert a 3-point play at the free throw line. Does just that, and it's now a 4-point game. So Omar Cook obviously checks back in for these last 5 minutes. joined by Savane. Peña still in, Alec Brown and Brizuela, and it's sloppy pass. Cook for three. Of course, he hits it. The vet. First three-point shot of the game for Omar Cook. Hasn't been aggressive looking for a shot. Seifert has, and he can't finish that time. And here they're looking to run. Brizuela, oh no, back-to-back threes. Breaking the backs of the German squad. Pushing out the 4-point lead to 10 in less than 15 seconds. Momentum shifting again. You see Linhart leading the way, 17 points now. Seifert with 14.
Screen for Steve when you cut through. Okay? Pass back. Steve
Linhart 7 of 9
Steve,
overall.
step out, look for shot. If it's not there, can still get it
Brizuela
back.
though, 10 points off the bench with 6
Okay.
rebounds,
All right,
2 steals.
defensively,
Just
get
20 minutes of
aggressive.
action.
Gotta make sure we limit them to 1 chances here. Get out running. All
This is
right,
a guy who comes in averaging 7.5 points per game, was shooting about 34% from 3. So no surprise that he goes 2 of 5 so far here tonight. Big block there from Brown. Just seems like Bayreuth can't get over the last little hump. They've expended so much energy trying to get back to this game after being 20-plus points down. You just wonder if they ran out of gas. Or do they still have something left in the tank? Next 4.5 minutes. And it might just have to be something like that. Wahalski catch and shoot 3. Plenty of time. Some good defense here from Beirut. Brizuela has to do something with it. Throws it up, no good. And another offensive, oh, behind the back pass. What a play. And there was a whistle. It's gonna be an and one, I think. You see Peña. First of all, he gets the offensive rebound, first man to the ball, and throws a smart behind the back pass. He wasn't being fancy. That was the right play to make. And Savane, what a time for him to get his, I believe it's his first basket. No, sorry, it's his 3rd basket of the night. And now's a chance to extend the lead back out to 10. Estudiantes just making all the big plays. Savane can't hit the free throw for the rebound. Unable to get secured by Wahalski. So here's Cook now, 9-point lead. Gets to the lane, skips it out. Peña, catch and shoot 3, can't finish. Dorith pushing it out. Oh, that's a smart foul there from Sutan, except it's going to be free throws, so maybe not so smart after all. Putting Wahalski at the line. See the good ball moving from Beirut. You have to close out hard on the shooter. He's hit a few already. So the first free throw is good for Wahalski. So he hits both. Leads back down to 7. Wahalski with now 11 points. Omar Cook. Landisberg back in the game. Shot clock winds down. Left hand. Tough shot. Can't finish. But he rips it away. What a defensive play by Landisberg. And Canamelli needs a long 3. Hits the front of the rim. So no harm done that time, except a lot of time spent for Beirut. Got a bit of a mismatch here. Sutan on Linhart. Nice pass and a good finish there from Brooks. Back down to 5, 2.5 minutes. We've seen some crazy things happen in basketball games. I would not turn away from the screen right now. Oh, nice pass. Can't finish though. Landisberg's gone cold. York catch and shoot 3, no good. Oh, that would have brought the house down. So last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's going to come down to execution and poise. Brizuela. Landisberg again. Can't hit. It's just 7 of 20. Oh, that's a real, whoa, what a shot. Nate Linhart. A floating hook shot off the high glass to make this a 1-possession game. That was unbelievable. Here's Cook now. He's been in this situation so many times. Landisberg gets forced into a kick out. Tanner Medley airballs a 3. And would you believe it, Beirut now has a chance to potentially tie the game on this possession. And that's exactly what York wants to do. Pulls up, he hits it! He hits the 3 to tie it up. Gabe York, the Arizona Wildcat, let them know. What a comeback. It took 39+ minutes, but Beirut is right back into this game. Gabe York now has 20 points on the night. As you listen in to Coach Maldonado. You see Landisberg has a 20 points, but he's gone cold.
Okay, fist up. Go for Gabe. All right, fist up. 2 fouls to give. Also, yes, 2 fouls to give. Make sure if we have the chance to get a fast break, run. Okay, run. We do not need a quick shot. All right, let's go. Big stop here. Let's go.
Saw the nice little find there. And again, it has been a tale of 2 halves. Beirut 49 points in the second half. Estudiantes just 32. So they were up 17 at halftime. And we are now tied with 59 seconds to go. Estudiantes just 13 points. As you see the big shot from Gabe York. You cannot let him line it up like that. So here's Omar Cook now. What type of action are they going to run? You see they're switching on the screens. And it's going to be a foul on the Damon Brooks. They do have 2 fouls to give. You heard the coach talked about it in the huddle during the timeout. Well, Doris definitely pointed it out. So they now still have 1 foul to give. 14 on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. Need to attack. Here's Landesberg. Finds Cook. Catch and shoot. Counter medley. Again, hits the front of the rim. And Bayreuth now has a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game. Here's York. Turns the corner. Oh, stripped. Phenomenal defense from Omar Cook. You imagine that it's now going to either be a game winner or overtime. Five seconds. Here comes Cook. Landesberg has to put it up. Oh, very, very smart foul from Linhart. Perfect timing. So we're going to see how much time is left on the game clock. As here, Cook strips the ball from York. He wanted the foul, and Landesberg was ready to attack, but the foul's call was 3/10 on the game clock. We'll see if they put up any more time. There's a chance we'll go to overtime, though, so I hope you have some room for more basketball. We're just waiting to see how much time they're going to put on the game clock when that foul is called. Right there. Again, a very smart foul from Nate Linhart. Trying to see if we can get the angle that shows the game clock and when the foul occurred. Can't imagine it being more than a second, though. So it will be a miracle. See it right here. Yeah, it might actually be around 1 second. We finally found the angle. So the foul happens there, 1.3, but it's when the referee blows his whistle and lifts his arm, which is about 0.7. So you'd imagine somewhere between 0.7 and 1.3. 0.7 it is. So it's not necessarily when the foul occurred on the court, it's when the referee blew the whistle, which was at 0.7. So they will have time for a quick catch and shoot. Omar Cook will inbound it. And they'll put a big man, Javon McCray, on him to distract him as much as possible. Here's Landesberg. Oh, off the front of the rim. And we're gonna go to overtime for 5 extra minutes of basketball. Medi Bayreuth has all the momentum. We're down 20 at 1 point in the second half and able to climb all the way back to tie it up in the final minute. So at the end of the fourth quarter, it's 82-82. Bayreuth and Estudiantes looking to go some extra time. See the statistics. Shooting has really picked up in the second half for Bayreuth. Meanwhile, Estudiantes has cooled off. But Gabe York, again, not enough can be said about his performance tonight. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Doing a little bit of everything. Nate Lennart, 19 points, 8 rebounds, also 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. He's been all over the place. He's played 36 plus minutes, so hasn't got much of a rest. Doesn't look like he needs it. And Coach Corner has to be happy with the effort from his team, never going away. So Estudiantes will have the first possession of the extra session. Connor Medley hasn't been able to hit any shots in the second half, just 2 of 11. And he stays cold as Brooks secures the rebound. James Robinson back in the game after resting much of that fourth quarter. And he nearly turns it over. Here comes Brooks. Tough shot, can't finish. Good defense that time from Alec Brown. So neither team able to get a basket on their first possession of the overtime. Here's Omar Cook, step back 3. Of course he hits it. And to be honest with you, I thought he would have taken a shot in the end of that fourth quarter, where they went to Landisburg instead. Omar Cook. There's Lennart again. Draws the fouls, gonna get 2 free throws. See the little hesitation froze Alec Brown. Landisburg tried to get back into the play. He gets called for his 3rd foul. So Savane checks back into the game, replacing Alec Brown. And Lennart has the first free throw. So Lennart adds to his point total. He's now at 21 on the night. What's a season high for him this year in the Basketball Champions League. Cook takes the bump, and that's going to be 2 free throws as Brooks was trying to hedge, just couldn't get out there in time. First free throw is good for Cook, who has a chance to be in double figures. He's able to knock down the second one. And of course, I jinxed him. I apologize, Mr. Cook. So he's stuck on 9 points on the night. Still a 2-point lead for Estudiantes. He does not have a triple-double, but he's doing pretty well over the box score. Here comes Robinson. Gets a little bit of contact, no foul called. And Connor Medley gets that board. Here's Landisburg. He's been cold, but he knows he gets to the basket. And he gets blocked. Wow, tremendous play from Brooks. So the block and basically the turn of possession, all done by Damon Brooks. Nice pass. Oh, it's stolen though by Counter Medley. And Cook smartly pulls it out, willing to use up a little bit more clock on this possession. Looking to go inside. There's a double team. Counter Medley has the advantage. Oh, the backdoor pass. Gabe York fell asleep, and it leads to the hoop for Savane. Wow. Omar Cook with a smart pass as Counter Medley found his way behind the defense. And they push the lead back out to 4. You'll see here, eye contact. You saw the back of Gabe York's head.
So viel zurück. Wir dürfen hier nicht nachlassen. Das Storm ist wieder da, was wir noch 14. Wir geben Vollgas hier.
Trap, ball screen on the side, push trap, the middle regular trap, come to the ball. No split, no foul. Okay? On offense, we're gonna run Horns Nate. All right, Horns Nate, quick roll. Okay, quick screen, quick roll. Let's go, fellas, come on. Team, 1, 2, 3, team.
So elsewhere in Group C at the moment, you take a look at the game leaders. Strasbourg has a 2-point lead with a minute to go against Eik. So both of those teams are behind in the standings. You take a look at that quick 3, the release from Omar Cook, so lightning quick. The former St. John's Red Storm point guard. And you see the nice block there from Brooks. And then Landesberg knocked it out of bounds. So Brizuela has to be careful. He has 4 fouls. Both teams are in the bonus. Good ball pressure from Landesberg. Don't want to reach. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Some tremendous defense from a number of players from Estudiantes on that possession. So the 4-point lead for Estudiantes. Probably can't even believe they're in this situation right now after dominating so much of the game. Cook, again, nice pass from Brizuela, but a good block. And Landesberg is gonna head to the free throw line. So some good rim protection for Bayreuth, but still ends up with free throws. You see there the block by Wahalski, and the second time it's on McCray. So Landesberg, who does have those 20 points. 4 or 5 from the free throw line tonight. Make that 5 of 6. And you see this a lot, right? Where a team will exert so much energy to get back into the game. They put themselves in a position to win. And then we head to overtime, and the team that had the initial lead able to kind of push it back out. But does Beirut still have something left? Well, it's not going to be on this possession as the illegal screen is set by Javon McCray as he was trying to free up Gabe York. So it's going to be a turnover, not a team foul. We have a substitution here. Imagine offensive defense. As you saw, McCray didn't really move too much, but he wasn't perfectly still either. So you see the backcourt pressure now from medi Bayreuth. Omar Cook, I'm sure he's not too worried about the pressure. dribbles down the shot clock. Oh, nice spin move, but he loses out of bounds. I spoke too soon, Omar Cook. It's kind of an unforced turnover that time. So Beirut has to go fast here. You need a quick basket. York catch and shoot three. Yeah, oh, it's in and out. Oh, that just hurts. It was halfway down and found its way back out. And they're choosing not to foul. So they need to get a stop on this possession. One basket will pretty much seal the deal from Estudiantes. And Landesberg airballs it, so still the door is open. Robinson pulls up for three, way off. And he's not really a three-point shooter, not the best shot right in that position, especially when you have a guy like Gabe York. And that's going to be the end of the game. You need to get over half court, obviously, to avoid the 8 seconds. And it's another turnover. So here's York. Obviously, points do matter. Oh, gosh. Both teams playing a little bit too sloppy right now. 2 seconds left in overtime. Obviously, Estudiantes is going to come out with the win. So we were treated to a phenomenal game of basketball here tonight as Wachowski throws it up. And, of course, the ball gets stuck in the rim. What a way to end the game. One of the better games we've seen this year is medi Bayreuth could have gone away, but they end up climbing all the way back and making this one heck of a game. But in the end, Estudiantes escapes with a 90-84 win here in Germany. So both of these teams now 3-2 in Group C. We saw some great plays from both teams. Some strong shooting in the first half for Estudiantes. Much better shooting in the second half from Beirut. Estudiantes finished with 12 threes, 43 rebounds, and 20 assists. You see Omar Cook showing the leadership there in the huddle. And these fans showing the loyalty. Again, Beirut, not the largest city in Germany by any means, just a population of under 100,000 here in northern Bavaria. Not too far from Munich, but they have some phenomenal basketball teams coming here for the Basketball Champions League every other week. So we take a look at some of the stats. Both teams definitely played hard, and we'll be back next week. That's for sure for game day 6. Also, don't forget about the action tomorrow night. You see the game leaders there. Linhart 21-9. Landesberg with 22 points. Connor Medley on the off shooting night still gave them 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Linhart did so much of everything for this team. Next week, Estudiantes will travel to Turkey to play Banvit, as they'll have a chance to climb even higher in the Group C standings. Meanwhile, for medi Bayreuth, after a tough loss, they'll try to bounce back next week in Venezia again. So the top 4 teams will be in action against each other next week. You see right now the updated standings for the moment. Beirut drops down to 4. Estudiantes climbs up to 3rd. In Group C, what's going to be highly contested. Rosa Radom still at the bottom, looking for their first win tomorrow as they face off against Banvit. Tough task for them. Benefit with the win can go back into first place. So we'll leave you with the highlights. Thank you for tuning in to yet some more phenomenal Champions League action.
Timeout.
So hopefully you enjoyed those highlights. Again, we're signing off here from Game Day 5 of the Basketball Champions League. Make sure you tune in on YouTube to catch all the highlights and the recaps. And we'll see you next week on livebasketball.tv, as well as tomorrow for more action in the Basketball Champions League.